Hello everyone. Hope you're having a good day. My friend Sunshine, he has made a server. Oh my goodness. He's so famous. He's so cool. He's over there. So I'm going to let him do his thing when he's praying for people. And I'm going to keep making stuff behind the scenes so when he makes the server public, everyone will have fun things to come look at. And I like making little details like this, like lava behind the walls and such. And there's Daryl. We all love Daryl. All my homies love Daryl. But yeah, this little circle fishing area. We'll always sit here, fish, and pray. And that way is going to where Sunshine does all his stuff. That's the central hub. And then we take different roads and we go to different places. Like, go past here, and he won't see it, but go around here. There's his stuff. And there's another road that comes out this way, and this will go to the shopping district. And this is pretty cool. I made this. There is a void of goo, an acid pit, some water. Another friend, Ty Terror, he helped make this part. And he helped space out the leaves a little more. So I think he's doing pretty cool. Again, it ain't just me working on this. There's a bunch of other smart people. And there's Sean, and there's Cheese Bear, and Juju. Everyone knows Juju. All my homies love Juju. There's another pit of acid. It's like, ooh, my goodness. And over here, that's going to be a shopping district. I'm making roads. They made these roads. This was from Axiom and stuff. But yeah, I made a dragon because I was left alone for a little bit too long. And some red trees and stuff just from the walk around, mosey along. Like, oh my gosh, there's a dragon. You know, just walk around and find things. Look back at here, there's balloons, there's giant rabbit, giant cat, salamander monster. The reason the giant rabbit's over here and the giant cat's over there is because Sunshine's daughter was listening to us talk for a little bit, and I wanted to make stuff for her to look at. So I was like, this did not impress her, but the cat did. Sunshine said she likes cats. Go make a cat. So make a cat. And there's a mouse and there's some cheese. So it all makes sense. But for right now, my main goal at the moment is to connect these pathways to over here where the fishing area is, and maybe put something in between it to make it look cool. So yeah, I gotta be creative. Yeah, unfortunately, my phone is about dead because I did not act responsibly and intelligently. So, yeah, I didn't charge my phone last night. I made a mistake. I made a continuous, egregious act. What was it? How did he put it? It was I'm referencing something of a guy who did something terrible. Misjudgment. Anyway, I like making pathways out of coarse dirt. There's a guy, I really hope he sees this. He really wanted me to live stream again. I really hope he sees this, because that made my day. Someone actually wanted to see me live stream some more. That was really awesome. I'm glad I make someone else happy. Oh, come on now. I had to destroy this tree. Okay then. Let's see now. In this server, all the items will be destroyed if they're left floating on the ground for too long. It's like to prevent lag. Like the lag that just occurred in my brain when I tried to say to prevent lag. And yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be public eventually. And I'm working on doing my part to make that happen as fast as possible. No! Okay, we need to get rid of all the blocks we don't need. And give us the blocks we do need. We need that. I'm halfway tempted to just go through the mountain. But then you have to come out the waterfall. Let's see. Well, if we come over here and just make another tunnel. Dude, that'd be cool. You know what? I think that might be what I ended up doing. We can make it a little curved, too. Make it more whimsical. Okay, then curve. And a little to the left. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. This way I get to build more stuff in caves. And if they have an idea for a cave build, they can do it. And there'll be plenty of room because everyone will be able to make whatever they want. And that would be pretty cool. I think, because earlier, I don't know if they misclicked or meant to place something, but I got rid of it because I thought it was like misplaced and it was just floating. But if they actually meant it there, I feel bad, and I will give them the ability to put that back there and maybe work on another one, so that way we all can make stuff that we like and we all get along. Because this is for fun. This is for fun and ministry, so we should all try to get along with this. That's my opinion on this. How big of an explosion is this? Could have been bigger, but it's okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is fill this up with TNT. Oh, come on now. Fill all this up with TNT. Come on. Need more TNT. We all need more TNT. I'm kidding. They used to sell quarter sticks of dynamite. That was called M80s, I believe. They got rid of them where I lived before I was born. But apparently, I know some people, they got some illegally. And what they did, they would strap them around a small tree, light them, and watch them blow the tree in half. Don't do that without adult supervision. So that way you have someone to call an ambulance or tell you not to do something dangerous. Okay, then, so now we'll go over here and just light it, hopefully. Now let's see this explosion. I obliterated a pig. That's kind of funny. And there we go. We got all the way over here. And it curves and dips and dives and stuff. And this would be fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like I saw daylight. Yeah, right here. So what we're gonna do... Why can't I pick that block? Okay, there's dirt. Ah, good as new. Okay. Now we gotta make a cave. We gotta make a pathway that connects all this to here. Okay? We'll see though. Let's see. Oh, could just flatten this area out a little bit. Just... There we go. There, all you gotta do is make it come up to about like here or so, and then it'll all flatten out and be fine. This way nobody falls. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastical day. Just doing stuff in creative, which is a little different than my usual live streams. And again, I'm sorry I can't see chats right now because my phone is about dead. I'm charging it right now. Let's see now. You'll need that, and that. I'm not going to change the time today because he is live right now, and I'm not messing with anything his. He won't get mad or anything. I just don't want to mess with his stuff and his flow. He's really a nice guy. No, I wanted quartz dork. There we go. Now this is a pathway. Now let's add some lights along the way. Add some lights along the way. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. This way it'd be safe to travel around the roads at night. I like making safe, usable passageways. Oh yeah, that's a block that we got because of Axiom. Let's see now. Oak slab. Okie dokie. Oak. Some of that, some of that. And now for this mess. Okay. You can add decorations and stuff to this in a moment. First thing first, though, we're gonna make a bridge, like a pathway that's usable. I'm sorry if this is not as adventure packed as you would like it. I'm just, oh no, I am just thinking. I have to do that at times. I know it is a wild thing to see a Minecraft YouTuber thinking. I'm sorry. It is just, that's exclusive content you find here, ladies and gentlemen. Sunshine's gonna be like, I think. I'm like, yeah, I know. He actually is really smart, Sunshine is. Really smart dude. Let's see now. Yeah, this is walkable. Yeah, this way people can just walk around in tunnels and stuff and have fun. They can just go explore. And also an indoor space where people ain't getting rained on all the time, and you can just go and talk to people while it's raining, I think is a neat thing. Unless Sunshine turns off all the rain, then you know there's no real tactical error to this, but I still think it's pretty cool. A tactical advantage. It's still pretty cool. It is cool with me. Someone messaged me on Discord, but I'm streaming so I can't see. I hope it's not important to me. Let's see now. Huh, there's a wall there. Pay attention. That's as smart as you have to be a YouTuber. You just have to go, hey, there's a wall there. That's all you have to know. You have to know what a wall is. You have to know what a wall is. I want you to show me. There's a wall. Gravel. I like the original gravel texture. I'm an old man, I know it, but I liked the original gravel texture. It's because I made some of my favorite builds of all time with the original gravel texture. I made a Coliseum out of sandstone and out of, well, gravel. I used gravel for the floor. And it was so cool with the little Tyler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch it be like something. I get a report message on Discord like, "Yeah, you can't build that there." I'm like, well, come in the game and stop me. And all of a sudden, sunshine appears. Ah! Yeah, this is doable. This is doable. Making something that it looks pretty cool. Deeby 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 da. I had an idea of something I wanted to do, like make an acid dragon or 2 or 5. It came to me in a dream to make an acid dragon, and I think that might be pretty cool because the other guy named Ty Terror, he is very cool and very smart. He had the idea. He reminded me that those layered glass builds exist. So we all been stealing his ideas. Me and Cheesebear by all is what I mean. We stole those ideas from him. And she's building a nether area. I'll let her show that off when it's done because it's her build and it's not done yet. So I'm not gonna show half finished work, but it is pretty cool. I see it being like pretty awesome when it's done. I think it'll be pretty cool. Was picking on her a little bit yesterday. Because like the process she took to make it was very interesting. Now, as I said before, interesting is not really a great way to describe things. You shouldn't be like, man, the way you spelled that is interesting. You know, that's not a good thing to hear. Let's see. But I might steal that and have like the open mouth of a dragon. I'm gonna see if it works sideways, because I know it works up and down. I wonder if the glass effect works sideways. Bop. Let's see. Yeah, almost done. And all throughout here, be like this. Go. Now it needs some, stone stairs and slabs. I meant to grab stairs. Where did they go? Here they are. Let's grab some of these too while we're at it. Yeah, this roof needs to be a little taller. Here we go. Oh well, there we go. A hidden button that does nothing. That'd be funny. Ta-da! Okay, now we have a pathway between the shopping district and the prayer area. Yay! So now people can just run around all the way through here, all the way through here, back to where he is, and I'm not going over there, but back over here, and complete it and keep on going. Yeah. Anything in this wall? Nah, not yet. Oh, there will be. Maybe. We shall see. This happens when you drink too much coffee, kids. You just go. Now let us see if we can make a decent looking toxic worm dragon monster thing. It's still an idea in progress, okay? So we shall see. Like Jesus said to the blind man, you'll see. You'll all see. I'm kidding. I don't think he said that. He should have, though. That'd be funny. Giant toothy worm monster. This needs to be like that. There we go. There we go. Again, I'm sorry for not being the most entertaining. I'm trying to think of stuff to say. Right now I'm just focusing on what I'm doing, which is I'll make this part look like slime, because when it's covered up with glass, it'll look cool, trust me. Okay, what we're gonna do is have it like this. We're gonna have layers upon layers. This is gonna be like Shrek up in here. There's gonna be layers to this, okay? Let's see. make a sideways sandworm monster of doom and goo. At least that's the plan. Let's see how it actually turns out in a moment. Back to this. We'll see how it looks. If I need to go back and add more green to the walls, I will, but that should be as much green as we need. Like, for real, for real. Well, maybe right here. The rest of it, no. What I'm also going to get is, where is like regular green? Here's green. Now since we're this far away from the light, we're going to get darker green. All up in here. See if that makes it look like it's getting darker and harder to see through. But yeah, I got these ideas from Ty Terror. He has some cool ideas. Okay, now let's get out here. Let's take a look. And yeah, I think that is a good looking deathworm monster. Yeah. So you can do them sideways like that. Had to stretch. Yeah, there you go. I really have never tried this before. Oh, I know what I need to do. Have it make it where, like... Let's see. Let's give it some eyes. Let's give it some eyes. Let's give it blue eyes. Oh my gosh. Hey, there's emeralds. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is a fun, that's a fun build right there. That is how you play Minecraft. You can just do whatever you want. And there'll always be more work to do, more stuff to look at, more touch-ups. If they have any ideas for caves and stuff, they can come make this area look cooler too. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You see, I didn't even know it was dark outside because I've been in here. Look at all those monsters spawning out there. Goodness. That's another reason why I like the way I built it. It's safer. You can travel this at night and not perish. You can go in here and you don't have to worry about monsters spawning. Versus out there, no matter how well lit a path gets, Monsters can walk. Get rid of this so you can hop around in here. Gonna be giddy and skipping through here. But no matter how well lit your areas are, there's always the chance that something's gonna wander over and get you. So that's why you're like, what's this? Oh, my eyes might be a little too far apart, but I think you get the image. Okay. Actually, would the white button be better? Actually, I like the stone button better. There we go. Yeah. Over here's a salamander monster I made, and it's doing and it looks pretty cool. I think I gave it like a cobra hood. I don't know why, I just did. And I gave it the mythical salamander 6 legs and an eastern dragon's tail. I just wanted to make something I thought looked cool. And then the balloons. I think the balloons are always a nice touch. And again, the rabbit and the carrot was to make Sunshine's daughter. I was gonna say, hey, is this cool? And she's like, no. I was like, okay. Then the cat, she really liked the kitty cat. Like, why is its feet pink? I was like, it's a baby. It hadn't built calluses on its foot yet. She's like, oh, it's a baby. Yep. And then here's a mouse, because cats chase mice. That's what they're for. And the cheese. And this way, and this way. This is a bridge I wasn't supposed to build, but I built it anyway. Here's the way it's supposed to have went. Let's go this way. This way. I like giving people multitudes of ways to walk. The problem that gets me is this right here, this skeleton. I wish it didn't spawn here. It's too far apart. But, you know. I wonder, does that change the lighting? Let's see. Nope. There's that. Here's a pirate ship. You can get a hold of it by going through the little pumpkin patch area. Let's go over here. You can get up here. You can look at all sorts of stuff. Wow. The sunshine made it day. Here's what the inside of the ship looks like. Nothing too spectacular, okay? Hello, I'm a pumpkin man. That parish, good. Made red trees and a red dragon. Everyone's seen it. Blah 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 blah. Over here is what Tide Terror was working on when I last came through here. He made a little shop. I say little, it's still pretty good. Look at this floor. Listen, this man knows gradients. He knows gradients. And Cheeseberry, she's making they made little shop areas. That's what these are for, little ones. And over here is where you can build bigger ones. Each one of these squares is where a shop can go. So, I'm not part of the economy. I'm just part of, I guess, general maintenance and fantasy. I'm basically a villain, is what I would say I am. I come on the server, and I go find stuff for people to do. I go find monsters and stuff and make events. So, that is my job. I create all the problems on here for you to solve as the hero. Let's see if we can be sneaky where Sunshine can't see us. Go over here. Where is it at? Yep. Because if you /spawn, when you spawn into the world, let's see. I'm trying to be sneaky. Okay. Yeah, you're spawning right here. Oh, you can't get hypnotized by the beacon effect. Okay. That's different. Anyway, over there, he's doing his thing. But I was going to say, right here's where you come in here. There's nice signs everywhere. Here's a rail barrel. A bunch of this was like copy and pasted or something, but then we went around fixing what we liked, fixing things and making it the way we like it. Pathway. Here's what Ty Terror did that caused me to do all the glass stuff, was this awesome ceiling. Again, that man has cool ideas. So you walk around, go through here, and I started making custom geodes. It's not just amethyst, it's other gems. I think that's pretty cool. And over here is a green dragon. Look at it. It looks like a Chameleon of Doom. But yeah, it's just, anyone can build this stuff. You just gotta practice. And I made all my, I'm trying to make my dragons climbable. So you can see another geode from right here. So you can see cool things. So yeah. I hope to keep making cool stuff. And who knows? If you go ask Sunshine, you might be able to get on a server and come see it sometime. Well, I'm going to get going and work on some more stuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope you have a nice day. God bless you all. Yeah. And goodbye.